Business QuickStart blog, and this is Life Transitions Part 2. Yesterday I focused on my journey from school to university and then university through to employment. Today I'm going to focus on how I unlocked that situation, being in employment and moving through to a phase where I'm now sort of have more ownership over my time and I'm following my dreams and writing my own destiny. So I had a very painful experience. It's been a complete roller coaster ride, and I want to try and see if we can streamline that for you and share with you some of the learnings I've experienced over the past year or so. So just going back to that, being in employment, I felt quite locked in. Didn't suit me. This just limited amount of holiday. You had to be, giving notice here, there, and everywhere, and it just felt really restrictive. There's huge benefits to working for a big employer. I was working on massive projects, a lot of prestige, working with some top clients. But the downsides of that, really, I just couldn't escape from, and it reached a head, and it just really got to me. It really grated against me. And everyone's different, but I had a lot of freedom growing up when I was younger, and I really missed that it just felt temporary. As soon as I stepped into employment, the whole thing felt temporary, and it just reached a point. So I gave up the job, had no exit strategy in place at all, and it was scary, a real leap of faith. And I really, after that, went into a period of decline, lost a lot of confidence, and it was a very bad period. I'd given up security, I'd given up the structure, and it looked, I was pretty worried about the decision I'd made then. I couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel, and I was spiraling downwards, gasping for air. And there was a couple of things that turned it around for me. One was just realizing that I was the only one who could do anything. I couldn't rely on my parents, couldn't rely on friends. It had to come down to me. That was the only thing that was going to change it. And I dug out set of my dad's tapes on goal setting, and I reassessed where I wanted to go with my life. And that's key. You've got to have goals if you want to achieve anything. And I, at that point, wanted to change my life. And so that's exactly what I had to do. And another one was I just found a bit of a new direction, basically, in property. I came across this guy called Simon Zucchi. Really liked what he was talking about, his ethical approach to doing business. And I got involved with some of his training. I went to a local meeting in Chester, and that was the catalyst for my journey into property, moving away from construction consultancy. So that's been a fantastic journey. It's not yet over. I'm on Simon's Property Mastermind program, and I'm just loving being part of that community. It's very supportive, and it's exactly what I need. And the confidence, level of happiness has really come back, and it's kind of reached a peak. So I really mean it when I talk about that roller coaster ride. But if I'd known about this whole sort of setup community and these other opportunities like network marketing, the Juice Plus business, if I'd known about these back when I started, it could have been a much easier transition out of employment. So it doesn't have to be difficult, doesn't have to be scary, and doesn't have to be a rough, bumpy ride. And you don't have to make one big jump. It can be this sort of part-time, scaled down transition. There's absolutely, there's no need to jump into it and put yourself under that pressure, which I did. So yeah, that's what I want to really, hammer that home. And in these coming, days and weeks on the blog, we'll be speaking to other people that have gone through similar experiences of how did they get out of their struggle, which wasn't quite working for them, and how did they approach it, what worked, what didn't work. So that's what we're going to be hearing more on. And just want to really inspire you, and if you've got any comments, if there's anyone you want us to feature in the Business Quick Start blog, then please get in touch, and I'll sign off for now. I'll let you let some of those points distill with you, and look forward to checking in with you again soon for more of the Business Quick Start blog.